So there's a few takeaways I had from this video. I was surprised by some of the things she said. I felt a little called out by other things. Um, I would say first, I loved all 10 rules. I thought they were excellent. Um, the two that stuck out to me for things that I can work on for my writing would be rules number 2 and 8. Two being don't pontificate. Um, I don't pontificate in the strictest sense of the word. I know other people have opinions that might vary from mine, but I will always listen to them and I don't force mine on other people. That being said, when I'm trying to communicate over text or email a point, oftentimes I'll go into painstaking and excruciating detail, which is not helpful for anyone. Yeah. And that segues right into rule number 8, which is stay out of the weeds. Yeah, those two rules are the things that I can work on in my writing. Uh, as far as just basic communication and listening, I would say rules number 1, 2, and 4. Yeah. One being be present. Oftentimes it's easy to try and multitask, it's easy to zone out. Um, so it's really important to focus on the task at hand, focus on listening to the person that's talking and communicating with you. Um, Rule number 2, I took be curious away from it. Listen with the intent of learning and always approach role playing curiosity rather than judgment. Rule number 4 was go with the flow. Um, and that's where I feel a little called out. Concept of holding a thought or question in response indicates an exact point that you stopped listening. And that is a very accurate statement. Uh, Oftentimes, it's easy to just try and formulate a response and not listen to everything someone has to say. Uh, One thing it kind of got me thinking about was interviewers that I liked, and it made me think of Sean Evans. He's a YouTube host of a show called Hot Ones. He interviews people with very pertinent questions. How I think it's relevant to this is he knows his audience so well. He knows exactly who he's talking to. He researches them ahead of time and he asks questions that oftentimes surprise the guest. Um, but yeah, Sean Evans, um, great interviewer. And on top of that, he asks his questions, he sits back, and he listens and waits for a response. Um, and if they want a dialogue, then he continues to dialogue on with them, and then he just keeps on asking questions. But yeah, that's my thing.